Hi there, YouTube. I have a little pumpkin and black cat earring, which matches that behind me. I'm gonna do, oh, I didn't do my highlighter on this side. Get that done. Anyway, I'm gonna do a fall color look. Just trying to figure out what highlighter. Let's see this one. No, that's way too dark. Okay, I think we're gonna go with this gold one right here. And it's NYX Born to Glow. No, I haven't done my nails yet. Yesterday was the 10th week anniversary of my husband passing. And I just felt like, you know what? First, I didn't know what it was. And I figured it out later on that it was, you know, the 10th week. So I started watching House of Dragon. I used to watch Game of Thrones with my mom when she was supposedly recovering from cancer. And we loved that show. She never got to see the last season. She passed the season before. I'm using Milani Conceal Imperfect in Nude Ivory to prime my lid. Mr. Quinn. And I've got an eyelash on because they were giving me a hard time again today, so I almost went with magnetic. I think maybe next time I'm going to try that. So anyway, I was watching House of Dragon, and God, I just love that show. I'm hung up. Let me go let Quinn into my son's room because he's going to holler until he gets in there. Be right back. Okay, back. So when I first started watching Game of Thrones, I liked it, but it took me a while, you know, to get to the point of, oh my God, I love this show, you know. But this one, I was pretty much hooked from the first episode. I'm gonna use some Coty Airspun face powder to set the concealer. So I watched 3 episodes straight through, and then I was like, I kept trying to see how many episodes there are, but it doesn't say. So I thought, well, you better save some. So I turned it off and did other things for like 10 minutes. Then I was like, I can't. So I had to turn it on, watch the 4th episode, and then I turned it off. And I just kept saying to myself, just one more, just one more, just one more. But I didn't do it. But darn, I wanted to. So I'm using this palette by Jeffree Star. And I'm going to use Glimmer of Hope on my lid. So I can't wait to get dinner done and everything and get back in my room and watch more. I love shows like that, and things like, you know, like magical shows, like fantasy, like Lord of the Rings and all those, and The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, and pretty much anything with the fairy. I just love that stuff. I've always had a extremely vivid imagination. I think a lot of it was because I was an only child and I moved around a lot after coming to the States from England, because my dad was in the Air Force, and you know, you're moving around a lot, and I was like painfully shy, and I mean pretty much beyond painful. But so, you know, I didn't make friends very easy at all. So I had my imagination to keep me company, which works fine for me. Okay, now we're going to use Twisted Taste for the crease area and outer edge. Let me wipe this brush off. How was your weekend? Did you do anything fun or watch anything that you really like? I gotta get on the treadmill too. I didn't do it yesterday and I feel guilty as can be. So I gotta get that done too. I'm trying to blend this one in pretty good. Okay. Now I'm going to use double crossed. This one. And I'm going to start here and take it out that way toward the outer edge and go in just a little bit up. And go a little bit in this way. Not, well, maybe halfway across the lid. Maybe a little less. And a little bit in the crease. And I mean just a little bit. Just to kind of blend it in a little bit so the gold's not so blinding. I got an itch. Okay. Now I'm going to use Lorella Liner Cocoa. And I'm doing it a bit thick. let that dry for a minute and we'll see. Need to go just a little bit more down here. My lips have a bit of color on them right now. I wanted to try one lip stick that I thought might be a little dark, and it was, so I wiped as much as I could off. And let's see where, I guess I threw it out. I need to get a wipe. That gold color falls a lot. Oh, I've got proper lighting. What I ordered came with 4. And I've only got 2. That's pretty good to set up. So I'm pretty happy with it. Which one did I use? I think it was double crust. Or was it that one? Let me just look here real careful. I don't know. Yeah, I think it's that one. Okay. Using double crust for my lower lash line. And I stopped just before the corner. I'm using Mabel Colossal in black. Lots of kids out there. It's cold out there today too. I had to turn the heater on for a little bit when I got up. It was 58 in here. So that was a little cold. So I'm gonna have to start setting it at night. Last year our heater wasn't working right, and we called someone to come out and fix it, and he came out and said it was like close to $400, so I paid him, and it worked a couple times. And so the next time my husband called in and came back out eventually, and we were freezing. We'd wake up and it'd be like 50 degrees. And so my husband would keep calling him, and say, we're freezing here, And so he'd finally come out, and then he'd say he fixed it. Same thing. Then he'd come out again and say he fixed it. And then another time. And on the last time, he decided that the I don't know, pilot light area thing needed a cleaning. So he did that, and that worked. And at some point he decided to quit charging us because nothing he was doing was working, which was nice. And now when I turned it on, 2 times it did that. And then finally, the 3rd time, it decided to work. So I got a YouTube video I'm going to watch about cleaning that. And if it looks like something I can do safely, I'll try it myself. But if not, I'll call someone, because I'm not really one that wants to mess with anything gas or electric or anything like that. But this time I'd like to call somebody that can fix it the first time. All right, I'm using Maybelline Fit Me Foundation, shade 105. And normally I use shade 102, but I noticed that with this new lighting, that shade was like really making me look extra pale. So I went up to this shade, which is still very pale, as you might be able to tell. But I just don't want to get too washed out. So and I like to, most of the time, spray my foundation brush with a setting spray. And I use Maybelline Lasting Fix. I keep having these dreams that my husband and I break up. It's crazy. You know, I guess in a way, with what happened, you could kind of say that's, I don't think I'd say breakup, but a definite separation. But ugh, it really bugged me. It's not what I want to be doing, you know? It makes me sad. I hate death. I have just had my fill of it. I mean, you know, you can never be at a point where you're okay with it, but, you know, got enough already. And I'm not saying I'm anybody special, you know, I'm just saying sometimes it's not easy. And my poor son, you know, I can hear him when I'm trying to sleep, opening up his door and looking down the hall and then shutting his door, you know, constantly to see if I'm up and make sure that I'm okay, you know. Just feels so bad for him. Anyway, enough sad stuff. Using CoverGirl Peach Punch Blush. Can't wait to watch that show again. And put a little bit up here. Okay, now NYX Born to Glow highlighter palette. We're using this gold one. Oh, I forgot my highlight on my brow. And for the brow highlight, I used Pale in Comparison. This one. where did I put my eyebrow pencil? Okay. And Maybelline Tattoo Studio 36H. I should buy a new one just to try something different. My son is in there just talking away. This one seems lighter. Okay, that's a bit better. Yeah, okay. All right, now we're going to use Lorella Spicy Liquid Lip. Has that lemon scent I love. Now this time I'm going to remember to leave you in the tripod while I do the review of products. I used this palette and CoverGirl Peach Punch Blush. Maybelline Fit Me Foundation, shade 105, Fair Ivory. Maybelline Colossal in black. NYX Born to Glow highlighter palette. Sometime I am going to start putting the products in the description. Milani Conceal Imperfect concealer to prime my eyelids. And then Coty Airspun loose face powder to set my eyelids. Lorella liner, Cocoa. Maybelline Tattoo Studio eyebrow pencil 36H. And Lorella liquid lip in Spicy. Maybelline Lasting Fix setting spray. Oh, and Duo lash glue. And let's see, is that the one? I think so. And I'm not sure what they are. I think I got them off Amazon. I need to get some more. Was that it? I believe so. Okay, let me pause you while I get you out. Actually, I decided I don't need to pull you out of there. I can just hold you with the tripod. That way I don't have to worry about it turning off. Anyway, here's my earrings. They're cute. They remind me of my little girl. She's a black kitty. And here's the finished look. And thank you for joining me. I appreciate it. I keep feeling like I'm forgetting something, but I think that's it. Okay. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I greatly appreciate it. And I want to say thank you to everyone who has subscribed so far. I cannot tell you how much I appreciate it and appreciate you. And I just wanted to let you know that. Thank you.